Well, well, well. Welcome back to the grind in Torghast, because we need some more soul ash for our incredible legendaries. So we're gonna do the third floor of the Coldheart something something. Gonna pick some casting speed reduction for everybody in a 30-yard radius, because we don't like the casters throwing evil shadowy bolts at us. Just gonna jump right in. Since I know that there's a buff depending on how many more rats you kill, I'm always like, ooh, maybe I should wait with killing a small rat until I have the buff, but obviously that might not even happen on this floor. So I do already have access to floor number 4, but with my current gear or skill level, whichever I choose to blame, it's a bit tough right now. So I'm just going to do the third floor and be done with it for this week, because I did this on the monk already. The monk is very, very close to the cap of crafting the first legendary, which will be a super cool boost for the monk. Now we're just doing it on the paladin. Divine shield is obviously great. Soul remnants, is that that's 10% of everything. Yeah, that seems a bit more useful. Or, I mean, that seems a bit more useful in my current situation where I'm not very worried to die. I mean, if I spend some lives, it's probably because I fall off the chains that lead from island to island. And not because I get killed in action, so to say. Should remember to switch my talents next time to have an additional charge of the Divine Steed. Sounds like a bit of a speedrunning improvement. I also have a new soul bind that actually changes Divine Toll, so that Divine Toll hits the main target multiple times. Or I think 2 or 3 additional times. I don't quite remember. So yeah, the soul binds are proving very, very powerful. And actually also kind of spec dependent. So the funny thing about the soul binds is, as far as I know, that you can have multiple soul binds, but in the beginning you have one unlocked, and then later you get the second one. But they change from soulbind to soulbind depending on which you have activated, but the soul binds you slot in themselves don't change. So that means if I activate Clea, the soul binds that I assign to Clea will stay the same, no matter if I'm a healer or if I'm DPS, for example. So that was quite interesting. So I have one dedicatedly for tanking right now, because it has 2 tank potency slots. And then I have the one for the healing and the DPS shared, because they're definitely my secondary specializations. So I think there could be obviously like a conflict if I notice that I would like a Soulbind as a tank and as a DPS. I will need to either pick potency conduits, or whatever they're called, that kind of fit both worlds, or I need to kind of deprioritize one of them, which is a bit of a shame, but I mean, also it's becoming easier to recognize which of these actually are like the right way, and which of the stuff you have to clear if you want more buffs for the end boss. So currently I know I'm not on the right way to exit the floor, but also I don't want to exit the floor yet, so this is good. This is the right way. Sometimes it's really trial and error though. I mean, if you're in there the first time, there's like no way. You can reliably say, oh, this is where I want to go, or this path will lead to the end of the floor. Kind of look at the map a little bit and go like, oh yeah, this seems to just be another loot-filled corridor. Forward Glory, I'll definitely use that. Love some spell warding, especially when pulling big packs. I'm not sure how useful that will be with the bosses. That kind of depends on the boss, if they're like melee heavy or they're a caster.
It is an honor. Go in service.
So I think this guy is marked as a priority target because he can fear. If I remember that correctly. Yes. There the fear was about to go through. Also what makes it a lot easier is that you don't need to save currency to go in, right? Even if you fail your run slightly, you can just go in again without doing like a week of assaults in several areas to go like, oh, now I have enough whatever coalescing soul things to do this again. You can just go, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that again. See ya in a bit. Buff food, 18 mastery. That will probably do. Don't think that's actually the best buff food. I think critical strike is the better one. But every little bit helps, right? Nothing here, no invisible. Mobs with anima, that's great. Is this a trap? Will that open and just throw me out? No? Okay. Getting very suspicious of all the things.
Amicia,
Calyx! Thank the Archon.
you have our gratitude, Mawwalker. Archon guide you.
Steward cheers me on. Okay, that's nice. Sure. I don't want to reduce my health by 15% because I haven't even picked up a buff that increases it by 15%. So I think I'm just gonna keep it like that. That also really helps with the triple hit on the Divine Toll. Really helps with the Holy Power generation. More health. Hammer of Wrath, 15. Yeah. I think chance to stun on other ability sounds like a good deal. The Coldheart Interstitia. That's what this place is called. I knew it. This looks like an interesting pack to pull. Who knows? Neuronas accidentally blew the AoE on a single mob. Not what I wanted. Okay, I managed to pull this guy alone away from his fighting buddy. I bet the mech over there is just like, what just happened? I was just fighting with the guy. Where did he go? I'm right over here killing your buddy, but I'll try not to think about that. Did I get the spell warning now? Oh yeah, Blessing of Spell Warning. Okay, cool. Oh god. This is very smooth sailing. I have to say I was sweating a bit more on level 3 with my monk. I think mainly because big AoE pulls is what's quick with the monk, and not necessarily with the paladin. So I'm playing. I guess I'm also playing slower, but it's also about like survivability, right? I have like lay on hands. I have a divine shield. It's all a bit more. It'll probably work out, and if it doesn't, I can still get out of the bad situation that I put myself in. Looks like now we're at a bit of a crossroads. We're not? No, that's where I came from, isn't it? Okay. Yep, okay, definitely where I come from. No crossroads yet. That's great. I mean, also what helps is that you know that upwards is the next level. So usually going upwards is the last thing you do. So this isn't spellcasting, this is just a ranged attack, which is why that obviously doesn't get mitigated by the buff I picked in the beginning. And another priority target that the game was nice enough to highlight for us. What I do like better on the monk is the, well, it's not really, well, I guess it's an AoE stun, the frontal cone, where you kick everybody in front of you. That is very, very handy. When you can pull it off and pull the big groups, that is super nice on the monk. I bet there's a big baddie over there. Did we get everything down there? No, we didn't. See the anime power and anima power from over here. Here we go. Hammer of Wrath has 3 extra charges. That's that one, but that's spent right away. I'm not sure. Does it always have that? I guess so. Let's see if that works. So right now it has 4 charges. Oh, max 4 charges. Okay. So as soon as it triggers, I can just keep spamming that key. And I also have the proc that it's possibly adding a Hammer of Justice. Okay, that worked out better than expected. Any big groups coming up, or can we test this? Let's trigger the wings and check it out, I guess. Ah, okay, so 3 extra charges regardless. I'm assuming. But how do I refill those? Maybe I can't. Don't know. Oh wait, didn't I have to summon my steward so they cheer me on and give me extra stuff or something? Steward? No.
My pleasure.
Ah yes, the movement buff. Oh my god, okay. I should have summoned my steward earlier. Sorry. Still new to this. Wonder how long I can get away with that excuse. So the automatons have a big health pool, but otherwise they're not super dangerous. They're definitely nastier mobs. Problem is when the big health guy is mixed in with the fear and the ranged stuff like that. Okay, finally I can test this Hammer of Wrath thing. Okay, so now I have 1. Oh, I think it was just 3 extra charges and I just blew them all? Oh no. Oh, it's still recharging. Still max 4 charges. Okay, that's great. Perfect. Oh, and I think another ability on the monk, the basically the execute spell scales with your own health. So with the Paladin, the Hammer of Wrath, you can use that as soon as the target has, I think, 20% health or something like that. With the Monk, the Touch of Death, okay, it's on a 3-minute cooldown, right? But it scales with your own health. So as soon as your character's health is at the level of whatever you're fighting, you get to execute them. And that's usually an insta-kill. So it's like, yep, that's no more. So that can be really handy. Oh, 2 big ones. Oh, and I have Forbearance. That's exciting. What did I do to myself to get Forbearance? Well, wipe number 1. Right, we are back at the place where I pulled so generously last time. Managed to get myself killed. There's 2 big owl beasts hanging out there. Oh, obviously I only saw the first one, because I can't see, apparently. There we go. I haven't seen my talent stun anyone, but I guess I also mostly use that on the big health bar mobs, which are immune. And I see the exit to floor 2 already. Great. In a way, it's like, oh, I wish the floors were shorter, but on the other hand, I also want all the upgrades, because I don't want to die in the final boss fight. Oh, wait a minute. There must be an item somewhere. Something. Ah, there we go. Please, sir. Bloodletter Fantoriax, take this sword.
Have you been keeping? Thank you for your help. I can handle my
35% versatility for 15 seconds or 10% of everything. 35% versatility, I guess. Don't know what the chances are. I mean, it's great that there is a chance, but what is the chance, you know? 0.3%? Are abilities included, or is it only auto attack? I mean... So bubbles free again, wings are free again, here we go. Well, there was the stun earlier. This Hammer of Wrath buff is pretty crazy. Especially, like, it's so funny that there are some that are immune, but then the basically the bosses of the floor are not stun immune. This one was disappointing. I mean, they all look a bit like from Dark Souls, right? But from what I've seen and heard from Dark Souls is definitely a lot more hardcore. These guys are basically Q-tips compared to those bosses. Chance of overwhelming target with gloriousness, stunning them for 5 seconds. So I do a lot of holy damage. I think that's pretty good. Nearby orb, useful for longer fights. Reduces cooldown of divine toll. Also nice, but I'm gonna go for the let's get a chance of stunning people. Now I need to remember to summon my steward, because awesome speed buff. No wait, I'm not gonna summon my steward here, because this is the super short floor that only has buff stuff in it. Luckily I didn't entirely forget my brain today. So far I'm pretty happy with the Soul Remnant situation. I don't think I have like a lot of super strong buffs in the animal powers. Bit of a mixed bag, but again, not doing a floor level that I'm not like confident with. Okay, what can we get? Mastery 3%, haste 3%, hell yes. Cooldown of Judgment and Holy Shock. Not actually having Judgment on cooldown. Mastery 3%. Cooldowns of Blessings. Certainly get this one. Still have money for that one. The rest we can just save. Transform a non-elite target creature into an animal cell. Well, we'll do that in a bit. Mental, 10 extra soul remnants, 10 extra soul remnants. I wonder if there's like a cap on those. Who knows? But I mean, a general 10% buff, I think is like probably pretty good. Hammer of Wrath, 30% increased damage. Yes, please. I think I'm gonna take that one every time that one comes up. I'm gonna just go straight for that one. With the crazy upgrades we already have on that ability, that's just gonna be amazing. So I can transfer this one into an anima blob now, I guess. Yeah. %5 haste for 10 seconds. This effect stacks up to 10 times. Brilliant. That is an awesome one as well. Problem is, in the boss fight, there probably will not be a lot of ants. It's a bit sad. Gonna lose my path. What are these things? Spectral whatever keys? Sorry, Stuart, can you get your owl ass out of the way? A lock has opened elsewhere. I wonder where the locks are. It's all like pretty islandy here. Yes, fairly annoying. Thank you. Okay, there we go. There's something else inside. I wonder if this one leads somewhere. No, it doesn't. Okay, then we'll take this route first. Because we know there's only cool buff things in here. Sorry, I'm gonna have to check you later. Awesome anima power. Is this one of these fake? Yeah, so I probably shouldn't jump down there. There's a couple of levels that are built in a way that you can totally jump down there. The Fires of Justice talent. Do I want that? Sorry, the Fist of Justice, I'm assuming. Can get blinding light as well. That would be exciting, I guess. Or bolt of lightning. Well, you know what? Bolt of lightning sounds pretty sweet. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. Been working on my interface lately. Moved a couple of things around. It's not entirely... I mean, I don't want to say perfect. It's always like a work in progress, right? But it's not... hasn't transitioned into muscle memory yet. So I'm always like, oh, nope, didn't mean to do that. Okay, it kind of worked out, whatever. Hopefully I'll remember the keys before getting into the raids. You guys again. Another spectral key. I'm very excited which doors actually will open with these. Dealing nature damage. I don't do that when an enemy dies within my consecration. I mean, I don't really use the consecration either, do I? So this has a thing in it. A grapple point, okay. Do I need to pick up an item or a rope? I think I need to pick up a rope, right? In order to use the grappling points. It's not a rope, it's just soul. There we go with the rope. For the first 30 seconds of a floor I have Avenging Wrath, so that would be the next floor, because on the 6th floor I'm gonna spend some time on the vendor. Gonna be actually able to use that, so not doing that. Okay, where do I need to get back to? There's a hook. Is there a hook I can see in the distance that I can get to? That one. Guess I want to get to that one. And then back up? Yeah. Perfect. Thank you, game, for not making me walk more than necessary. Oh, so I seem to have unlocked this chest, at least, because the last time I saw this chest it had a big chain on it. Maximum health by 15. Yes. Or it sounds a bit like an auction. I'll take random health for 15. Max health for 15. So it should be properly haste buffed now. Time to use that consecration, I guess. Oh no, hit the wrong key. It's desperately trying to get to that damage mitigation button. Okay, creepy owl. Here we go. I love how they took the exact model of the steward, basically, and turned that into an enemy, but then they just gave it glowing red eyes to make it evil. Somebody was like, but it's gonna be the same thing that the players will know. How do we make it seem foreign and worth being hated? Oh, I know, we give it red eyes. No, okay. I'm not saying I have game designers all figured out, but well, this way we also have the cooldowns free again, everything's great. I think we almost had that one. We slightly overpulled, but... Can't have everything every day, right? That interrupt is hilarious. The Hammer of Wrath. Chance. Hammer of Wrath extends Avenging Wrath by 3 seconds. That sounds awesome. Your critical strike chance is increased by 25, but your fire damage and healing done is reduced by 75. So I don't want the healing reduction. Consecration? Yeah. Totally gonna go for the Avenging Wrath extension. Okay, I think I remember this one. I think going left is the thing I'm supposed to do first if I want to clear this whole place. They already spotted me over there, or I don't know. Could swear there was somebody spellcasting in my general direction. Looks like it, right? Oh, is this the guy we need to kill for the... I understand now. Okay. Okay, there we go. Still have some avenging wrath left. Oh, didn't mean to loot there. Oh, a quest. Okay, exciting. Maybe this is one of the people I get as my... Oh yeah, gain this companion. New weapon is lacking one thing, blood of my enemies. Okay, sure. Oh, companion gain. That's so nice. That's really cool because they help you fill your anima pool, and some of the missions will include soul dust. So the more little minions you can send off to do your bidding, the fewer times you have to be in Torghast to actually grind this stuff yourself, right? I'm hunted? How am I hunted? Shouldn't I have like a debuff that says assassin's gonna track you down? Something something? Because I know in some of the previous Torghast runs I've had, there were like assassins coming along trying to stab me. There were like these hounds chasing me. I mean, I've had a bunch of different things happen to me that I didn't particularly like. This will heal me full. Can only occur once per level. That sounds awesome. That's like a defy death kind of thing. Hello, sir. You look a bit blobby. So watch the duration go up. 26, 28. Oh shit, I also need to consume those. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh shit, do I need to choose any of them, or can I just leave them on the pile? 30% less magic damage, but 15% more physical? I guess that would be best, right? Maybe I can leave this around until I see the end boss. What are we more afraid of? 30% less magical, 15% more physical. I think we can disable casters. Well, can we disable them pretty well? I don't know. No, we're not a tank. I'm gonna go for more physical. Not sure that was a smart idea, but wait, shit, I skipped some stuff, right? Need to go back slightly, and also there's an anima orb I didn't collect. But then we've almost made it, which is nice. There was a lot of mechanical guys pulled at once. But it all worked out thanks to the numerous cooldowns. My automatic heal kicked in. What about the other one? It's still a vial, but I don't know if it's active or not, right? 10 soul remnants. Woo! 46% strength, ability, agility, and intellect. Ability. Would be nice if my ability also increased by 46%. Wow. I wonder if I would grow an extra hand. Like an extra arm and an extra hand shooting out of my chest. To help me press more buttons. More buttons, more better. I mean, it's not really about the hand though. I mean, I could press the right buttons. It's just that I don't, you know. I still haven't read a comprehensive guide on what the different... I mean, obviously you get more loot by clearing more layers, but I haven't actually checked up on if there's any things you only get in the more difficult floors of Torghast. But I think they will come naturally because, you know, you don't want to do this twice a week, so you will probably just go on the highest difficulty you can do in any way. So that should take some of the grind off. Assuming that Torghast doesn't increase in difficulty, but all the raid gear and all the legendaries will obviously help you along immensely. I wonder how much that scales within the same expansion, but I'm thinking probably quite a lot. Is that the 15% more physical damage I'm eating right now? I bet. Oh my god, I interrupted the terrible cast this one was about to do. That's awesome. And again. Okay, got very lucky on that one with all the stuns. Sends treasure chests and lead enemies through walls. Don't think I'll need that. I'm on the last floor now. Which enemy? Okay, fine. Well, this one looks fun. If there's something on the last floor, I will not miss it. But otherwise, garbage selection right there. So, I mean, I can always buy stuff from this guy again, right? So I can maybe hold off on buying, spending all my things. Damage and healing, yes, please. When you attack a new creature, that probably won't be too often. Hammer of Wrath, yes. Cooldown, fine, whatever. With 10 seconds in combat, holy power, yes. Thanks. And then I'll just get an extra life, because why not? Justice. No, I've had this one before. Blessings, fine. Reduce the blessings. Okay, here we go. So always spend all of your Phantasma, because it just gets completely destroyed when you leave. Might as well just spend it all. That looks like a fun tree. I mean, at the rate it's taking damage right now, it might see the next wings buff. Oh. I was stunned, how rude. I was stunned right back. Yeah, I mean, we're halfway there. I mean, you know, could be worse. Ah, okay, so the crush stunts. Got it. Caspar is so far away. Oh no! Wow. Okay. Exciting. That went very quickly on my health bar. But I was just about to press another button. How very rude. Can I still buy stuff from you? Yes, I can. Oh, I was gonna buy that. Whatever. We didn't need lay on hands. I think this is gonna be fine. We're not gonna be as lucky with the stuns maybe this time, but still gonna be alright. I mean, this is just silly. The amount of stuns I get through through those anima powers are just off the charts. Off the hook. I mean, that is some tough damage coming in, but we just need to remember to put the heal button in the rotation. And not get stunned. I was thinking how much the developers know which anima powers you can choose from when facing a boss. Like, do they know that you had the opportunity to get a specific power, but you didn't? And if you then, you know, if they just look forward to them, or if you're going like, ah, shit, I should have picked the other thing because this is so much physical damage. I shouldn't have picked that. I shouldn't have picked that. There we go, 305 soul ash and memory of the shock barrier. That sounds exciting. Holy shock protects the target with a shield of holy light for 18 seconds, absorbing damage equal to 20% of the holy shock for every 6 seconds. You protect up to 5 targets? Wow. Wow. That sounds like a pretty sweet deal, actually. Very cool. Okay. Well, let's line up here with my fantastic steward. Come on. Oh well. Just look at me like that. To pose for the camera. There we go. If you enjoyed this terrible level of skill, but for me exceedingly awesome level of fun, tune in next time. Thank you. Oh shit, where did he go?